9, 8,
Game over already?
7.
You're not going to continue? I thought Terrans were all about not giving up. Before the timer hits 0. Can you...
1.
Yoink. Alrighty. We'll get them next time.
Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. It is Ingrid Day, and we got a lot going on in the world of Street Fighter 6. Naturally, Ingrid herself, hey, pretty cool. We're going to talk about her, but also she came with a very sizable patch. Now, it's not a balance patch. The patch was basically just all bug fixes, right? But there's a lot of content. Like one, costumes. We all love costumes. So everyone who is a Season 3 character got their outfit 3. And some like Sagat and Sea Vipers, these costumes are outstanding. And also, everybody got Drive Tech wear. This is like a new kind of sporty outfit. And every single character in the game has one. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm assuming everyone in the game going forward will also get one of these outfits as well. They only come in 2 colors. I'm assuming, like, over time, the colors will expand. But yeah, we complain about new costumes, right? And we just got 34 new costumes, technically. So, you know, make do. I can't say I'm displeased. We need new looks, we need new costumes, and that's what we're getting. We also have new World Tour content. Now, World Tour, if you haven't checked the last video, might be going through some changes, but we have the Avatar Arcade. Through the Avatar Arcade, we can do things like spar with your masters, you know, just like World Tour, right? Although in a menu, so you don't have to... like, go meet them in World Tour map and, you know, this, that, and the other. And you can unlock moves through here as well. And there's also a proper Avatar Arcade mode where you can actually unlock old endings from older Street Fighter games. So that's actually pretty cool, and including a special EX color for Ingrid in the Super Boss form. So if you like your colors, go unlock that color. There's also random Avatar matches where you can literally just do matchmaking against other players. Like, it's literally normal... like settings, so you can set all your stuff. It's just like actual matchmaking, but with avatars. So lots of cool stuff, and whatever Season 4 in the future will be, we don't know. More World Tour in the future, we don't know. But let's talk some Ingrid. So Ingrid is interesting. One, there's definitely aspects about her that are broken. I don't mean like we cry about in fighting games like, oh, this is broken, like we don't like it. I mean broken. Like, getting a little ahead of ourselves on the tech here, but like, stand heavy kick. So stand heavy kick is negative, but if you cancel it into her level 2, it's actually plus enough that even on a 4-frame move, I can throw you out of it, right? So say we do this, you're hitting buttons or not teching or whatever. We can do this, I'll throw you, it'll combo basically, and I can hit you, right? And that's subject to extreme damage scaling, as well as it should, because I just throw you into a super and I get the combo, and the combo can keep going from there, right? But we can do the exact same setup with back throw, because like, you're locked down, I can forward throw you, or I could back throw you, whatever, right? Which, perfectly fair. And the level 2 is aimable, so it can be behind her, the same place as her, or in front of her. Okay, back throw, and throw you into it, right? But since the throw doesn't connect, the scaling never began, and thus basically it's like treat it like a hit with a raw super. And since you're being juggled, I got time to build her meters, right? For these big ridiculous beams, which like this, we'll talk about it in a second, but yeah. So say I got my stocks up, because you can supercharge some of her supers with stocks. Like same setup, just back throw since it doesn't cause scaling. And then I'm just gonna do a beam. That's it. I'm not even gonna do the rest of the combo, right? And at that point, scaling will kick into a degree, but I'm already at 5,200 damage. I didn't even do anything yet. Like, what? So, maybe it's an oversight that just being in the throw should add some scaling. I don't know, but it just seems like a little bit much. And don't worry, we're going to cover in a little bit here. She can basically do almost Marissa damage, which, you know, Marissa damage on your teleporting zoner, you know, like, little weird. Okay, so now that we got ahead of ourselves a little bit here, let's just talk Ingrid 101. So, I kind of dig the vibe. One thing I'm very surprised with her is her normals are better than I thought. I thought, given some of the footage, she'd be like extra stubby, and like her sweep's perfectly okay, not best in class, but like stuff like stand heavy punch, yo, this ain't bad. This actually is a pretty okay poke at 12 frames. Like, it's not like high or nothing, and what can be, I guess. But given the range, like, it's just a really easy punish counter they can go into and just score a couple easy points of damage. And to be real, like, just shy of 3K, like, without any real resources spent, off like a low committal, like 20 frames of recovery button, I don't think that's bad at all. And crouch heavy punch as well. If you want to do, in the old man parlance, a Street Fighter 2, right? Crouch heavy punch, which is very far advancing here. About, you know, what some of the better characters crouch medium kicks, if not even just a little bit further outside of that. So you can kind of sneak your way in. It also is a true block string into her medium projectile, the one that doesn't use your stocks. And that's completely safe on block. So if you're just looking for a little bit of a fundamentals, like does almost a drive gauge bar on chip, -4 at a range that's completely safe. So if you're just looking for some fundamental play, and then since you're at that range, you can walk back, try to whip punish buttons, whatever they want to do. That's really cool. And speaking of doing the basics and being Street Fighter 6, yo, actually she does have some crouch medium kicks in the drive rushes. Although, for the sanity of all of us, her crouch medium kick is not like Jury or Chun-Li or whatever. Like, it connects, but you're not hitting from as far away. So if you want to do some more poking from further away, crouch heavy punch is the way to do it for not as large a reward. Also, since we're talking to Street Fighter 6, yo, she basically doesn't have the traditional throw loop. She'll be plus in your face after a corner throw if you dash, yes. So if you hit buttons, you will win. But if they hit buttons, so here, the wake up jab, the way this game works is if a jab and a throw connect on the same frame, like strike versus throw, if they connect on the same frame, strike will always win. So unlike other throw loops where the throw beats any wake up buttons, this will not beat wake up buttons. You still have the advantage. You'll still win if you hit, like, say, jab, but no traditional throw loop, at least as far as I've seen in this very early time. Also, back to normal's impressive forward heavy punch. This hits from so far away. What? Like, yeah, it's a little slower, I guess, but it's like mini Condor Spire in a way. And at ranges, say, you would want to use it at -4, who cares? Like, what, -4 from that far away? I'm not sweating that. Who really cares? Go for it. And then you have the fact, it does cancel into air specials. So you can actually get some stuff done. So -10, depending on the character here, you might be risking something. But if not, like, you know, that's another almost drive gauge gone. And there's a gap there they can short you, but like, you know, you do what you can when you can. And if you got some meters stocked up here, it'd be easy plus frames to be in their face in the corner. Or yo, say you're stocked up, right? Once again, like mini Condor Spire, right? I know the ways of T-Hawk, but T-Hawk never had the gun, right? That's always the meme. T-Hawk's the gun. What if T-Hawk had the gun? Or T-Hawk and Lily were never exactly gonna get this off a Condor Spire. You know? The fact she can just lunge in, like, and get just big meter dumps, and like that's probably not even optimal. That's like more than a lot of characters max damage, you know? Like, I didn't even put myself in burnout there, so this stuff's pretty wild. When it comes to the damage factor, trust me when I say Ingrid hits very, very hard, and maybe a little harder than some of our archetype should. But, you know, let the results speak for themselves here. This is close to Marissa's max, right? So, 7,900. This stings. But yeah, so now just speaking on archetype. So, yo, she's a zoner, right? The basic projectile is interesting. Like, in pure speed, it doesn't win a lot of projectile wars necessarily. But then again, you can hold the button and change the angles. Like, say, the heavy version goes upwards then down. but then you can go upwards and hold it, and then it'll just go straight across, stopping people potentially jumping. Or if people are trying to like parry every fireball, you can try to drive rush in and like get them while they're parrying. Her drive rush sucks. Like it's real bad. So at least that is a weakness. I do like say Sagat, right? She can have like regular and EX projectiles on screen at the same time. So if you're willing to dump some meter into this, like you can just kind of fill the screen with trash. And I'm certain that's going to frustrate some people. So as long as you got the stocks, beams always beat regular projectiles. Like you don't got to burn meter. You do burn the stock, but you can rest assured you're winning the zoning war. And those beams are tasty because you're always getting a good chunk of damage. Because like with the 2-stock beam, you can always at minimum get a teleport afterwards. So it's always going to sting. Like they're always going to feel it. 2K is nothing to shrink off from full screen. Now, even with the stocks, a regular beam will not beat an EX projectile because, well, it just doesn't. It'll stall it a little bit, but always go on its end. But then again, if you have the stocks, enhanced beam will always win too. So there is that. And yo, like, Ryu is a hobo who does karate. This is God tossing like ion cannons out. Like, this is not a fair fight. And at the fact too, just like the regular beam, she's always going to be able to get some conversion. This is 3K. So 3K for eating a pretty fast, near instantaneous projectile from full screen. Or even like worse or better if you're Ingrid, yet you can get like supers after this too. So if we're doing like a full meter dump here, and like Lord knows what time will expand all this, but if you're just dumping all the resources, almost 4,000 from full screen. And then add to the fact she has a gotcha super, the level 3, right? So she can always threaten you from full screen that if you get caught tossing projectile, punish counter, get got, right? It's not so fast that it automatically catches everything at any point. You got to be a little reactionary. But it's just like JP. The fact that she has it means people, they got to respect her. You can't do something with like long wind up from full screen. Otherwise she gets you. And add to the fact she can do this stuff in the air. Even like the medium beam, which doesn't take resources, you can kind of jump in and hit from like further away than you normally should with like a regular jump angle. And, you know, it can be barely negative to a little bit plus on block. Not that it matters at that range, but it gives her jumping offense a little bit more teeth. And then, of course, in fact, she can teleport, right? So teleport, the forward kick is safe on block. So even if they have time to block, well, you're not getting guaranteed punishment. You lost your turn. And the downward teleport to slower is plus on block. And again, this is Athena's move from King of Fighters, right? So that's kind of funny. But she's got the whole full screen package between the beams, the regular projectiles, covering all these crazy angles. She can frustrate some people. Then again, of course, it's all predicated, do you have the stocks? Because the real threat are the beams. Because the beams are the money makers. Without the stocks, can't get much. So you're going to have to spend a lot of your time on knockdown just like getting your stocks up. But I think that's not too difficult to maintain or achieve, to be real. So better normals than I thought she would have initially. She has just a quarter circle forward dragon punch. Like this is immune to jumps frame 1. So if you struggle with like dragon punches or whatever, this is actually awesome anti-air. Like time will tell if say like angles are bad, or maybe it's like a Tensho kick for Chun where it can whiff in weird angles. But just a true blue anti-air move being on you know, a motion quarter circle forward rather than dragon punch, it just gives you that much easier ability to do it faster and that much easier ability to stop people from jumping. Although she's one of those characters, if she's stocked up, like really don't jump at her because of how her stuff works, because that might be the round basically. So just kind of got a little bit of everything. She has a very defined archetype, which is good. She's definitely like zoner / screen control, but a little bit better than some of the other things I thought would be weaknesses, like the buttons. And her damage is out of control. Like I think the back throw in level 2 is just actually bugged. But the corner combo I saw earlier, like, hey, that's 7,900. So is she broken? Is she OP? Who knows? Maybe a little bit. We'll see. It takes time to figure this stuff out. Remember, people said Mai was so-so when she launched, and look what happened there. So today's mid-tier is tomorrow's top tier. Today's top tier, tomorrow's mid-tier. We'll find it out, but yeah. Overall, Ingrid's cool. Last thing I want to mention is just the taunts. So back taunt is how you summon the monoid. You like go sick 'em, and then you control the monoid. And monoid just can do all sorts of cute little things and just do all sorts of attacks. Like, it's not rocket science here, but the monoid is a tough little boy. And he does his best, as you can see, does his best. And her forward taunt's very interesting here because she acts, you know, all imperious. And she goes to smite you. And smiting you gives you all 3 meters. So she actually, this is like trying to even it's like Mercy in Mortal Kombat or something like that. So the monoid is like, taunt, let's have a little fun. This is like taunt, let's be disrespectful because I'm going to give you all your meter. And if you can't beat me now, well then that's on you, right? But yeah, so that's Ingrid. I think Ingrid in this very early stage is very, very cool. We all know I'm Ingrid's biggest fan, always have been since the 80s, and looking to be her biggest fan in the 2080s as well. And there'll be more coverage here. We got a lot of world tour stuff. I'm hearing a lot of lore tidbits. They're going to be very interesting. So look forward to a world tour and just story breakdown on the channel very soon. And of course, a big guide to come in the near future. But that all said, my friends, that's it for the video, and that's it for me. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Street Fighter.